Ladies and gentlemen, we are live at Bristol Motor Speedway for the 2013 Cup Cars in the 5150 Racing League. I'm your broadcaster, Blake Hutchinson, and tonight we're going to be debuting a brand new look. A little more professional than usual, but right now we're watching them practice. We have 30 minutes of practice. There's 21 minutes left about. You're going to see our ticker up above. Once again, it's a lot better looking than usual. We should have some driver info pop up as well. We're testing out a few things. There may be a few minor hiccups, but we're going to move along and figure it out. Right now, we're sitting with Brianna Lavin on the top with a 14.95. Quick time right now. We got 10 cars signed in. We're hoping for around 13 to 15 or so tonight. But we can only wait and see who else shows up. We did have an hour-long practice earlier, so some of these drivers are pretty well versed around this track, and some others have just hopped in. Right now, we're watching Hunter Terpstra in the Hutchinson Motorsports 21 car, rocking that Steelers paint even after an embarrassing weekend. Pittsburgh Steelers eliminated from the playoffs. Pretty typical for Pittsburgh anymore. They should be getting used to it. And in the YouTube chat, you will see a poll up. It's going to be who's going to take home the win tonight. Right now, Franklin Warner, I believe, is in your lead. But the options right now, Franklin Warner, Jesse Becker, Brian Samara, or somebody else. So go ahead and click below and place a vote before the voting ends, and we'll see who the favorite is tonight. We're watching our drivers go around. We're switching through. Oh, in one into the wall, 00 car, Jason Ricketts. Going to a backup car, and right now we're watching the Bad Fast 165, Mark Tremblay, and he spins it. There goes Samara, our points leader. So hopefully these guys are getting the wrecking out of their system right now, because we got 150 laps to go around this track. That's right, 150 laps, only one fast repair, with 4 tire changes. So hopefully we'll have a little bit of time to bring in a couple drivers, do a few interviews. For the time being, I'm going to take care of a few paperwork things, and I'll get back to you shortly. And we're back. Brianna Lavin still hanging on to that quick time, but Brian Samara is right behind her. And speaking of the devil, Brian Samara, I'm going to pull up our points right now. Right here, you'll see our points. In the one spot, we got Brian Samara with 161 points, followed by Jesse Becker with 159, Ethan Halsey at 147, Aaron Poplin 134, and Franklin Warner 132. So our top 5 are all right there within each other. And then follow down the board, you're going to see a few more. But as you can tell, Brian Samara is still our points leader. Jesse Becker is running them down, though. So we're going to try and pull Brian Samara up here in the booth here shortly. Switch back and get you some race action. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up our points leader right now. Hey, Brian, it's Blake up in the booth. You hear me?
Yes, sir. What you got?
Oh, not much. We're just up here watching you, and it looks like you're really gaining some time there on Brianna. How you feeling about tonight?
It's going to be an interesting race. I'm trying to decide if I want to try and qualify and be in the front or try and hide in the back like we would for a super speedway race. It's going to be an interesting strategy decision here since we're down to that one fast repair trying to figure out how to get to the end of this thing.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. With only one faster pair, you get caught up in a wreck, and you're basically on your tippy toes the rest of the day, especially with 150 laps.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually finished a league race at paved Bristol yet, so that's going to be the goal for tonight. If it happens to be up front, I'll take that, but I just want to make it to the checkered flag tonight.
Yeah, well, we were just looking at the points, and it looks like Jesse Becker is not signed in yet tonight. So, I mean, you might have caught a break here.
That'd be good, huh? He made a huge amount of points back last week when he got all them stage points and all the bonus points. I ended up not getting any whatsoever last week, so that cut into that points lead a lot. So if he happens to not show up tonight, that'd be pretty good for me. But hopefully he shows up and we can race for it.
Yeah, yep. Right now you're sitting 2 points above him. You got anything, any shout-outs before you go?
Let's shout out back to JT. He's at work, having to be miserable out at his job tonight. So hopefully he can watch and see a good showing from the team tonight.
Oh, well, make sure you send him a message and tell him to tune in.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, good luck out there, Brian.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
All right, that was Brian Samara. Brian Samara is still our points leader right now. Jesse Becker is still not signed in. This is pretty crazy, folks. Jesse Becker is on a manhunt for that points lead. And if he doesn't make it tonight, that's really going to hurt his chances. But since Jesse Becker's gone, we're going to go ahead and pull in the next guy up, Ethan Halsey in the 3 spot. Ethan Halsey is about 14 points behind our points leader right now. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, give me 1 second. All right, I had a little message there. So we're going to go ahead and pull in Ethan Halsey in the number 61 EFR car.
Yeah.
Ethan, is Blake up in the booth? You hear me?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Oh, how are you feeling about tonight?
Feeling pretty good. Bristol is one of my my notoriously better tracks, so I'm excited about tonight. I think this is my first real chance this season where I can get a win.
Yeah, this is a big race. I was just talking with Brian Samara, and it looks like Jesse Becker is still not signed in. So, Samara might have caught a real break with Jesse Becker right on his heels for the points lead.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Jesse's going to make it. He usually does, but I guess that's one of the few ways Brian can get the points lead is by Jesse dipping out. So, I think Jesse's definitely going to be a championship contender, and he's going to give him a run for his money. That's for sure.
Well, we sure hope he makes it. Well, so who do you think the favorite tonight is?
If I could say me, I would say it's me. But I'm going to go with my EFR teammate, Brianna. She's been bad fast in every practice she's running. As long as she doesn't get turned tonight, I think she'll be running up front.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Brianna's still sitting at quick time right now, so it should be a very interesting one. And one more thing before you go. How do you feel about the changes? This week we're starting with one faster pair for this 150-lap race.
I like the changes. I think they're good. Hopefully, we can kind of cut back on some of the wrecking issues we're having, and hopefully just get some more green flag racing. Because to all the viewers at home, I don't think you want to watch cars under caution. You want to see cars beating and banging. You want to see some cars racing. So hopefully we can provide more of that this week.
All right. Well, we appreciate your time and good luck out there, Ethan.
Thanks, man.
And there you have it. Ethan Halsey's our 3rd place runner in points right now. And he's still fairly confident that his teammate Jesse Becker will make it. As you guys know, Jesse Becker is a fan favorite. He is known for his bump and run moves. Somebody's in his way, he will get them out of his way, whether he's got to do it forcefully or not. But he can wheel it. And we got the 26 power slide and turns it around. Samara saves it. Samara luckily saves that car. There is a rumor he only brought one backup car with him in the hauler. So thankfully he was able to save his car. And he'll still be good for the race. Still have that backup car ready to go. So we're still watching Brianna Lavin in the 71 car. She is our quick time still. She's getting a long run practice in here. Bristol is very strategic of a race. You really want to save those tires. Try to make that long green flag run. However, there might be a lot of cautions tonight, so you never know what'll happen. So it's good to be well versed. And we're still sitting at Samara in the 2 spot, Ricketts in the 3 spot, followed by Aaron Poplin in the 4 spot. We're looking at about 12.5 minutes to go before qualifying will start, and it looks like Lavin gets to the wall, spins her sideways, saves it, and gets plowed by the 49. William Baker in 49. completely plows Lavin after she spins it. Lavin's going to be going to a backup car already, folks. So we're going to switch it up here. Get back out on the track. Who else should we follow? We're going to follow Aaron Poplin. Aaron Poplin's making some ground here. Moving up in the charts in the 4 spot. Last week was a little bit of a rough week. But, you know, he actually came home with a decent finish. And around goes the 14. Carson George loses control. Not a good sign, folks. Hopefully these drivers can figure it out here in the next 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes to go until qualifying. We do not want to see many cautions tonight. And as you might have heard from Ethan, we do only have one fast repair. These drivers are going to have to navigate 150 laps around this track with just one fast repair and 4 sets of tire changes. And I think they'll have plenty of opportunities with the yellow flag out to change those tires. So it's really important to choose when and where to put them new tires on. So we're looking still about 11 minutes left. We'll have time for at least one more interview. Let's see who's available out there. We're going to pull up. Let's see here. Looking at the leaderboard. Trying to decide. We're going to pull up our quick time runner, Brianna Lavin. Hey, Brianna, it's Blake up in the booth. You hear me? You copy up here, Brianna.
I got a copy.
All right, well, how you feeling about tonight? You look bad fast out there right now.
Given the conditions, I feel pretty confident. Just it's not a long race, but it's a race of attrition, and just hope you're in the right place at the right time to collect the checkered flag and have a fun night.
Yeah, well, that's great to hear. You know, there have been some issues with some wrecks, but we're hoping this one fast repair change is going to straighten things up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm hoping too, because I've been on the end of a couple of situations that weren't my own. But yeah, this Godaddy Chevrolet is mad fast, and we're optimistic for tonight. And couldn't thank the guys for a great race car, and just ready to roll.
Well, that's awesome to hear. And I also got to let our fans know there is a sighting of Jesse Becker. He has pulled into the parking lot. Jesse Becker will make tonight's race. All right, Brianna. Well, good luck out there tonight.
All right. Thank you, broadcaster.
All right. Have a good one. And that was Brianna Lavin, our quick time right now, running a 14.95, our only racer in the 14-second bracket. Boy, Jesse Becker is going to have to make a move from that parking lot, get straight to his car, and he's going to have to get out there for qualifying. Not really any time to practice. But it's great to see, you know. 1 second, I got something I need to change here. All right, that brings us about 8 minutes left here before our practice starts. We might have time for one more interviewee here. Give me 1 minute. Oh, sorry about that. Again, working through a couple of things here. So looking at our poll right now, we have 7 votes. And then once again, our poll was who is going to win tonight. Just disappeared on me. All right. Who's going to take home the win tonight? The options were Franklin Warner, Jesse Becker, Brian Samara, and somebody else. Out of 7 votes, right now somebody else is leading. Looks like everybody's voting for themselves, folks. Because Franklin Warner only has 1 vote. That's pretty crazy to me. Jesse Becker only has 1 vote. It appears Brian Samara has 2 votes. And then somebody else has 3 votes. So a lot of selfish drivers voting for themselves. What can you expect, though? These drivers really want to win. So we're looking at 7 minutes left here before qualifying starts. We're going to see if we have some time here. Pull up another driver, see who's available. We're going to see if the smooth operator, Franklin Warner, is available. Franklin, is Blake up in the booth? You hear me?
Yeah, I got you, Blake. Can you hear me? My mic's
Yep.
not working right now.
Yeah, we got you here. How you feeling about tonight?
All right, give me 1 second here. I got a lot
problem.
of guys screaming in my ear. Yeah, give me just
No
1 second.
problem. I understand. A lot going on down on the track. Franklin Warner he's focused. He's trying to get some laps in.
I think I got you, Blake.
All right. So how you feeling about tonight?
Well, it's a tough track. It's a lot of guys out here that I don't know. I don't know if I trust a lot of these guys out here tonight. So I'm just going to I'm going to stay away for a little bit and try to be there at the end.
Yeah, that's all you can really do, you know, just try and stay out of trouble. You only get that one faster pair, so if you can hang on to that and be there late in the race, anybody's got a shot to win it.
Yeah, definitely. Anybody's got a shot here, but you know what they say. You got to be here at the end. Can't win if you're not.
Yep. All right. And one more thing, who do you think the favorite is tonight?
Well, me, of course.
Oh, there you have it. Franklin Warner picking himself to win it. I knew you voted for yourself in that poll.
All right, Blake, you have a good fun in the booth, and we'll see you at the finish line.
All right, Franklin. Good luck. And that was Franklin Warner. Franklin Warner is always a favorite every week. This man can wheel anything from a super speedway to a short track. He can wheel it. So we got about 5 minutes left. Oh, and it looks like Andrew Martz has hit the track. Andrew Martz in the Hutchinson Motorsports 51 car. Hutchinson Motorsports with 2 cars out there now. We got the 21 and the 51. We put serious money into our racing development team, and our guys really have a good shot every week, week in and week out. We have a partnership with EFR, and we get a lot of our technology from them. But don't be fooled, our setups are... And there he is, folks. The 97, the fan favorite, bump and run, Jesse Becker. Let's switch over. Hang on, folks. We got to get to him. We got to get over to him. There he is. The fans have been waiting. He's made it. He's out here for some practice. He's going to hit the track. We're going on board, folks. Give me 1 minute. Going to the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view with bump and run Jesse Becker. He is sliding her in there. Jesse's riding that wall. Coming around out at turn 4. See where he's at. Lap 1. See where that's going to put him. That's just his first lap. Going around. Carson George spins it again. He's trying to figure out that line. Oh, getting into the wall a little bit. It's a good thing he made it out here for a few practice laps, because this was his qualifying run. He'd be in trouble. Oh, yeah, he would be in trouble, sir. Brian Samara has to be rubbing his hands together, smiling after seeing that. He really feels like he's going to add on to his points view. Jesse's not messing up. He's not messing around. He got into his backup car. He's pulling right back out there. He's going to get some laps in. And don't be fooled, folks. You know, anybody can lose it in a lap. If anybody can figure out, it's bump and run Jesse Becker. I promise you, he's going to be in the top, probably the top 5 by the time this 3 minutes ends. Wouldn't surprise me. He's got bad fast equipment in that EFR 97 car. We're sticking on board here. Going into one, goes in sideways. Uh-oh. But he saves it. What a save. He's going to pull her in the pits. He's going to change some tires out. He's going to figure it out, folks. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. That's our second place runner in points right now. We're going to switch it up. We're going to switch it up. We're going to let Jesse Becker take a deep breath, pull on out there, get him a couple laps in. Looking at the leaderboard, though, we're still sitting at Brianna Lavin in the 1 spot, Brian Samara, Jason Ricketts, Aaron Poplin, and Ethan Halsey in the 5 spot, followed by that bad fast Hutchinson Motorsports 21 car in the number 6 position. Right here, we're watching Franklin Warner. You know, Franklin picked himself to win it, and can you blame him? I mean, watch this. I'm gonna hop into this Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Look how steady his wheel is. Twitter was blowing up because they were accusing this man of cheating just because how steady he can turn that wheel. And if I hadn't seen it myself, I would 100% agreed, you know. Got to be cheating, but no, man. He is not. He's just a robot in that car. Once he gets in a groove, he's tough. We're going to switch over to Taylor Litzenberger. Taylor Litzenberger in the 5 car. Sitting in the 10th spot right now. Trying to figure it out a little bit. Making some laps. In the 5 Mountain Dew car, and he's going to lose it, and he's going to junk it. Taylor Litzenberger going into the pits. He's going to need a backup car, folks. And here's a driver that is probably out of backup cars. That 14 car, Carson George. I've seen him spin about 8 times already. Carson George trying to figure something out. With only 1 fast repair, I feel like Carson's going to make a lot of drivers mad today. Unless he smooths it out. There he's getting a little smoother there. Nice and smooth in and out. That's all you can do, you know, make smooth laps around here. Let cars wreck. Stay out of trouble. It's a long race. We're going to hop on board with the... Oh, hang on. The 51 of Andrew Martz is not out on the track. Here's William Baker in the 49 car. And speaking of the devil, there's Jesse Becker running him down. Jesse Becker throwing her in there, coming out high. He's in the 9th spot right now. Trying to figure out this track quick. Doesn't have much time. We got a minute until qualifying here, folks. 1 minute till qualifying. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and pull him up while he's out on the track. The bump and run, Jesse Becker. We're going to pull him to the booth. Jesse, it's Blake up in the booth. You hear me?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
How you feeling? We saw you make it here to the track last minute.
Oh, you know, just making my better late than never entry and getting my only laps of practice in right before the race. So we're about moving as normal tonight.
Well, you know, it's better now than never. We saw that crazy move you did. You ran out onto the track to run to the pits to get into your car right before the start time, and thankfully it paid off.
Yeah, man. Got to get there somehow.
All right, so how are you feeling about this race?
Oh, let's see how this lap is.
What'd you get there?
15:09.
15:09. Where's that put
That's
you?
pretty good. 4th place. That's pretty
Fourth
good.
place. I told the racers you would hit the top 5 before the end, and you did. You're a man of your word.
I do my
All right.
best.
So who do you think the favorite is tonight?
Oh, boy. Brianna's fastest in practice. She's going to be really fast. I'd say I'd be leaning her way right now, honestly.
Yeah, you know, I don't blame you there. And I'm not sure if you know it, but you're only 2 points behind our points leader, Brian Samara.
Yeah, let's see if we can make some up tonight. Maybe get ahead of him.
Yeah, that'd be great to see. All right, well, good luck out there, Jesse. Go out there and set quick time for us.
I'll do my best.
All right, and there you have it. The man, the myth, the legend. Bump and run, Jesse Becker, fan favorite. The fans just love this guy, you know. He always takes the extra time to go out there, you know, sign autographs for the kids. Right now we're watching Brian Samara, points leader, hit the track. We're having a little glitch with our camera system here. Give us 1 minute to fix that. And there he is, 53 car, points leader, Brian Samara. Coming around for his first lap. In that Pennzoil 53 car, riding that high line. Coming out of 4, crossing the line. Where's that going to put him? Any second. Our ticker is not updating, but that did put him at 15:09, currently the quick time. And bump and run, Jesse Becker, quick time, 15:08. He's coming around for a second lap. Can he improve upon that? Quick time, Jesse Becker right now. Oh, hang on. All right, let's switch that. Coming out of 4, it looks smooth. What's he got for us? 15:08, good enough for quick time. Jesse Becker, he figured it out quick, folks. He looked rough there in the first few laps in practice, but he figured something out that last lap. So right now he's sitting pretty up in the 1 spot. We're still waiting for our practice leader, Brianna Lavin, to hit the track, though. We're going to watch Ethan Halsey come out there in that basic-looking, ugly 61 car. Ethan Halsey, what is going on with that car, my man? Funding must have been cut with an EFR. That puts Ethan Halsey in the 3 spot. Looks like our ticker is not functioning, folks. We're going to go ahead and hide that. We're going to see if our... There we go. This might work. That's a little skewed. Our ticker looks like it's not wanting to cooperate for qualifying for some reason. So we're sitting right now, Jesse Becker in the first spot. Brian Samara 2, Ethan Halsey 3. See who else out there. Brianna Lavin is on the track right now, I believe. There goes Lavin crossing around. Ooh, hopefully that was... She got loose there. I'm not sure if that was her first or second lap. Where's that going to put her? And we are frozen. Well, it keeps wanting to switch us over to this scenic view, folks. Sorry about that. Qualifying is not working out for us. It was running great during practice. We're watching Franklin Warner, though. Franklin Warner making his way around the speedway. Right now, Brianna Lavin is back. I think she was coming around for her first lap there, so I think she pulled it in and she's going to be able to get a lap out of it. She still hasn't crossed the line. I'm gonna try and figure out these settings here. Let's see. I mean, here we kind of have it here, but it is pretty blurry. I'm not sure what's going on. We're gonna have to pull up. We're gonna have to pull up the tabs after the qualifying ends. But it looks like Franklin Warner's sitting in the 8th spot right now. Right now, our standings are looking like Jesse Becker, followed by Brian Samara, Ethan Halsey, Jason Ricketts in the 4th spot, Hunter Terpstra 5th, Aaron Poplin 6th, 7th goes to Mark Tremblay, 8th Franklin Warner, 9th Taylor Litzenberger, and 10th right now, William Baker. Here's Taylor Litzenberger. We're watching Litzenberger come around. Finishing up qualifying for him. He's sitting in the 9th right now. We still have about 4 racers that haven't hit the track, it appears. One of which is Brianna Lavin, has not finished the lap. Or she hit the wall on both laps. Now, you know, she might have hit the wall ending her first lap and then hit it as she crossed. So in iRacing, if you hit the wall during a lap, it cancels out your time. So she might have technically hit the wall on both of her laps, which would put her in the back, which is a pretty big deal, folks. That's what happened. I am still not seeing her. Let me make sure. I still don't see Brianna Lavin anywhere. So we're going to, hang on. We're going to pull up the results this way. Let me take that off. All right, right here. Here's our results. Sit right here, Brianna Lavin, you're seeing no qualifying time. I believe that's what happened. She hit the wall on both laps. So we got about 4 minutes or so left of qualifying. Let's see if our ticker's working. Probably not. No, it is not. It does not like qualifying. I'm hoping it'll work for the race. So we're going to leave our results up here. Here on this iRacing board. I'm trying to reload the overlay and it is not helping. So you'll see your results here. Most of our guys have hit the track. Looks like Carson George won't qualify. Brianna Lavin is going to get a no time for qualifying. And Andrew Martin and Justin Rosema, I'm not sure what happened with them if they are electing to not qualify. Looks like everyone's finished, so this is going to be our starting grid right here. Jesse Becker, followed by Brian Samara, Ethan Halsey, Jason Ricketts, Hunter Terpstra, Aaron Poplin, Mark Tremblay, Franklin Warner, Taylor Litzenberger, William Baker. Then I believe it's going to be Carson George, Brianna Lavin, Andrew Martz, and Justin Rosema. And Ethan wanting to know if I hid car numbers. I'm pretty sure I did. What am I doing here? Oh, no, I didn't. I did not hide car numbers. Give me 1 second. I'm going to make sure I reload my trading paints. Just in case anybody made any changes. I'm going to adjust a couple things here. Oh, my overlay is not wanting to load, folks. Give me 1 minute. We're just finishing up qualifying here. We still got a couple minutes. We're going to pause for a short break, enjoy our scenic views until we start the grid process. All right, folks, we are gridding up. There we go. Looks like we have fixed our problem here. So our starting grid, I'm going to pull up right here. In the pole position, the 97 bump and run, Jesse Becker sitting in second in points, trying to make up a little ground on our points leader, Brian Samara, who's on the outside in the 2 spot. In the second row, we got Ethan Halsey on the inside, and on the outside, Jason Ricketts in the 00 car. Back in the 5th spot, Hunter Terpstra in that Hutchinson Motorsports Speed Machine 21 car. Hunter Terpstra's trying to bring home a win for Hutchinson Motorsports. In the 6th spot, Aaron Poplin, followed by Mark Badfast Tremblay in the 165. Fan favorite. Fans love this guy. He is Canadian. In the 8th spot, Franklin Warner, followed by Taylor Litzenberger, William Baker, Justin Rosema, Carson George, Brianna Lavin in 13th. Unfortunate qualifying incident for her. So she's going to have to pull it in from the back. You know, she was quick time during practice, but it doesn't help you in qualifying, folks. Then in the 14th, we got Dirt Racer. Oh, hang on. Well, it looks like our things are changing up. I believe Sure is in the 14th spot, followed by Mart in the Bad Fast 51 Hutchinson Motorsports car. So there's our starting lineup, folks. We're going to switch over here, and you're going to see our ticker on the top, 5150 Racing League, presented by Hutchinson Motorsports. Ethan Halsey has went in, and he's changed his body, folks. Ethan Halsey has a brand new body on his car. He had that generic-looking car beforehand, but now it's looking good. Ethan Halsey's ready to go. We're going to go up to our eyes in the sky. Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. Right there's the blimp. Goodyear had that blimp up for sale. Hutchinson Motorsports got into contact with them, and we bought the damn thing. So we're flying high in the sky, folks. But not just there. We got the chopper, too. Look how close that chopper's there. Oh, man, that's crazy. That is absolutely wild, folks. So we're going to zoom out. We're going to zoom out and we're going to get ready, folks. We're about to drop the hammer here soon. The pace car, I believe, is going to be pulling it in. And bump and run Jesse Becker is going to set us and go green. Or do we have one more to go? Where's that pace car going to pull it in? We have pace car's pulling it in. Jesse Becker, we are going to go in our Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Green flag's out. Charlotte, man, we got a pile up. Big pile up. We are going to have to redo it, folks. We're going to have to redo that one. Not sure what happened here. Hang on. I was adjusting some settings here. We're going to see. I saw Ethan Halsey was involved. So we're going to zoom back. Not sure what happened. Oh, Ethan Halsey just with a bad start there. Hang on here. Let me go on board here. Let me find the cockpit view. Green flag drops. Jesse Becker goes right when he can. Well, no, he goes near the end. Goes in. Yeah, it looks like Ethan Halsey just gets a little loose. He didn't miss a shift or anything. He just got a little loose, and Terpstra right behind him got into him. So we got quite a few cars there bunched up. Let's see who else was piled up there. Go up. We're going to go over here to the TV3 cam. Going to rewind it. A little faster than that, please. All right. Now we're going to play it in slow motion. Ethan Halsey, Hunter Terpstra. Can Mark Tremblay gets into the 21. Then Taylor Litzenberger right behind Tremblay. Saves it. Brianna Lavin behind. Clears them barely. Brianna Lavin barely avoids the damage. 26 car hammers the 21. So the 21 and the 61 are both going to be using fast repairs, folks. So we're going to switch back. We're going to go live. So we got a bunch of guys going down pit road, fixing their cars. So we're going to have at least 2 racers with their one and only fast repair gone. We're running 150 laps around here, and when you lose your fast repair before turn 1, it's pretty brutal. It's a pretty hard pill to swallow, you know. In the back of your mind, you got to think, I cannot be involved in another wreck or my race is over. So Ethan Halsey, Hunter Terpstra are going to have to be careful here, folks. We're going to go up to the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. There it is. That blimp's pretty low to the ground, actually. I wonder if we have clearance to go that low. I'm going to drop back in the field a little bit. Brianna Lavin right there in the 6th spot. So she gained a few positions there. Thankfully, she avoided that wreck. Usually, Brianna Lavin is involved in these wrecks. So, I mean, it's great to see her actually avoid one. Cars are bunching up. There, Jesse Becker chooses the high side. As your leader, you do get to choose on the front row, high or low, and he chose the high side. I mean, so our points leader, Brian Samara, the 2nd place runner of points, right on his outside. We're gonna drop the green flag again here, folks, and we're gonna go to the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view with our leader, Jesse Becker. It's all on Jesse here. Got Brian Samara to his inside. Pace car's in. And there goes Jesse. Bump and run Jesse Becker. Did he get a good start? Looking on his inside, I'm not seeing Samara. Looks like Jesse Becker's going to hang on to this lead position. We're going to zoom out, make sure there's no wrecks. Because you never know here. You never know. Great start from the 97 car. We're going to drop back in the field a tad. We got a battle for 4th. Brianna Lavin running up on the 00. She's got speed for sure, folks. She started in the back and she is already up to the top 5. She's in 5th position. Brianna Lavin wasting no time getting up front. We're going to zoom out a little further so we can see more of the track. You never know when there's going to be a wreck. Jesse Becker skimming the wall, but that's not going to hurt his car. He is riding up there, folks. He's fast, though, but he's living on edge. He really wants that points lead. We got some single file action there. Lavin is still running that 00 down, but she's not going to press it. She knows damn well you only get one fast repair. There's, Aaron Poplin gets a little loose. We have the 00 on the inside for that 3rd position. Going to hold up Lavin a bit. She's going to drop low. Coming back high, trying to find a line. The high side is clearly the preferred line. So Lavin's going to get by the 00 for the 4th spot. 00 going to fall back in line. Franklin Warner running him down, though. Franklin Warner wasting no time, making up some ground. Can he pass on that inside lane? There's a reason nobody's running that inside line. I'm not sure he's going to be able to get the job done down there. We're going to drop back in the field a little bit. Jordan Schur in the 6 car. Jordan Schur is typically a dirt racer. He's leaving plenty of room to the 5 car, Taylor Litzenberger. Hanging down low. He's liking it down there. And Tremblay checks up, gets the bumper from Schur, but saves it. What a save. Schur's probably going to have a little bit of damage there, but it shouldn't slow him down much. We got some beating and banging back here. Some serious beating and banging. We're going to see what happens. Tremblay in the Bad Fast 165 machine. Gatorade has hopped on board to be their sponsor. Can Schur hang on to that position? It's going to be close. We're going to hop back up front here. Brian Samara going to the inside, going for the lead. Becker hangs on to it temporarily. Can Samara get a run down there? Becker is running that high line all the way up to the wall. Who's going to get it at the line? It's still Becker. Becker for now. No, it says Samara took the position. It looked like Jesse Becker hung on. But Samara's hanging on to that lead position. He's going to take it for sure here. Coming out of 4, Brian Samara, your new race leader. It's very important to lead a race, or a lap, folks, because you do get that 1-point bonus, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up. And Lavin going to the inside, going for that second position. Brandon Lavin is our fastest car on the track right now. Falling in line, going up to that high side. Does she have something for Brian Samara? We're here on lap 17 out of 150. Pretty good run so far. Had a bad start, but it's been clean since then. Our leaders are all running that high line. They look like they're pretty well falling in line. We're going to drop back in the field a little bit. Oh, we got a caution, folks. Looks like Taylor Litzenberger has crashed. So we're going to hop over to Taylor Litzenberger. See what happened. Uh-oh. Alrighty here. We're gonna go slow motion. So up here we got William Baker, Mark Tremblay, Jordan Schur, and Taylor Litzenberger. There might be some action up front. I'm thinking one of these 2 cars up front gets sideways maybe. 49 and 165 collect each other. 49 comes down. That's all on Baker right there. 49 came down. 165 held his line. So 49 gets into the wall. Schur nowhere to go. Gets hit. And as you can tell, the 5 car smokes him. We got a flip. The 6's going to flip. The 5's going to flip. Oh, and Litzenberger goes up in the air. I hope he's okay. Litzenberger going for a ride. I hope he is all right. Schur is on his lid as well. We got a red flag, folks. What a big wreck. Litzenberger had to tow it. Schur's going to have to tow it. So they're both going to have some tows. They're going to be multiple laps down. Their races are essentially over. But I'm sure they're going to hang out there and run for some extra points. But that's just very unfortunate for both those drivers. Really nothing they could have done there. Right now, Brian Samara is our race leader still. So who's going to come on down in the pits? I'm pretty sure at least a few of these guys are going to want to go get some tires. We'll see, though. We're going to drop back a little bit in the field. Brianna Lavin lost a lot of ground. I'm not sure if she pit. Let's rewind a bit here. Yeah, Brianna Lavin, I believe, went down pit road for us. Yep, there you have it. Let's go back a little bit more. See where she was at in the field. Pretty ballsy move by Brianna. In the 3 spot. Pitting when nobody else did. But she's going to be bad fast. She's going to move to the back. Last minute decision it looked like, folks. Slams her brakes, pulls her down in. She's getting 4 fresh Goodyears, I'm thinking. We're going to watch, though. Make sure she got 4. I'm sure she... So the right side goes up on the jack. Got the right sides. Left side. There's the left side. Yep, 4 fresh tires for Brianna Lavin. We're going back live. We are back live here. So Brianna Lavin's going to move to the back with 4 fresh tires. So she's going to be working through the field. Hopefully nobody gets into her. Because she's going to be fast, guys. She's going to be way faster than these guys. 20 laps on these tires really add up quick. So our pace car is probably going to be coming in this time around, I'm thinking. Brian Samara is going to take us to green. next time around. Sorry about that. We're going on board with our points leader and race leader, Brian Samara. Brian Samara, great race so far. Jesse Becker jumped out in front early on, but Samara worked him down and got the position. And here you have it, sitting in the one spot, right where you want to be. No better place to be, you know. You can't get wrecked. Well, I mean, you can get wrecked, but you can't get into anybody in the first spot. So that really lowers your chances to be involved in a wreck. And look at these fans on a Monday night, or is it Tuesday night? I don't even know. It's a Tuesday night. On Tuesday night, these grandstands are just completely packed. Boy, not a single seat free. Pace cars pulling in. Brian Samara's going to take a screen. Here's our restart zone right here. And there goes Brian Samara to take his green for lap 24. We're going to zoom out, see if we got any trouble. We are too wide throughout the field mostly. Samara getting a run on that outside line. Just look how much faster that outside line is. Becker's trying to give him some competition down there, but there's just no chance. 00 getting a hell of a run, though. And Ethan Halsey loses it, but saves it. What a save by Ethan Halsey. That's a big, big save. Because if he crashes there, he is out of fast repairs, and his race is done. So he's going to drop to the back, and 49 gets on the wall. Halsey's going to drop to the back, but his race is still good to go. He's still moving. Brianna Lavin, getting up, saves it from getting into Franklin Warner. Brianna Lavin is moving up, though. Moving up quick. 21, Terpstra checks up for the 9 car of Franklin Warner. Gets a run on the on the inside, but Warner's going to hang on to that position. Terpstra's in that 8th position right now. So that puts Lavin in the 6th spot already. She was just in the back. She got those 4 fresh tires. We're going to hop up front here. Oh, looks like the 00's giving a run to Brian Samara. 00's the fastest car on the track right now. He is moving. He's going to take the lead. Jason Ricketts is your new race leader. Can he cross the start-finish to get that extra bonus point? It sure looks like he's gonna. Coming out of 4. And new race leader, 00, Jason Ricketts. Ricketts is bad fast right now. He's pulling away a little bit. Samara's got a teammate right behind him in the 63 car. Lavin going on the inside, blowing by the 14. Lavin is coming, folks. She's going to run your race. I'm predicting she's going to be the race leader here within 10 laps if we stay green. She's going to blow by Jesse Becker right here if Becker doesn't want to bump and run her. He's going to have to do it quick, though, because she's the fastest car on the track. We're going to hop on board. Brianna Lavin, fastest car right now. Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Look how hard she can just throw her in there. So she goes in high, comes out low, gets a run. Oh, we got a caution. We got a caution. Ethan Halsey has crashed, folks. Unfortunate. Oh, Ethan Halsey's been a rough day. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened, folks. Halsey on the inside of Tremblay. Tremblay just comes down on Halsey. Unfortunate for Ethan Halsey. Tremblay just totally dumps him. Junks his car. Halsey's out of fast repair. He's going to the pits. He's going to be multiple laps down. Halsey's not happy, folks. The first issue was his fault on that restart. He just got loose. I mean, really nothing he could do there. I mean, it just happens. But that right there, there's nothing Halsey can do. He just gets totally dumped. Mark Tremblay, one of 2 Canadians. Hunter Terpstra's our other Canadian. Hunter Terpstra's out of Nova Scotia. Basically another world once again, folks. I mean, it's just incredible that Hunter Terpstra can understand us. Coming out of Nova Scotia, Canada. We're going to go live here. Live cam, see who is... Oh, and it looks like Brianna Lavin's our leader. Because we had some cars enter the pits. We are going to go back and watch our cars go down pit road. Basically, so look, our top... Basically all of our leaders go in, except Brianna Lavin hangs out. She already pit. Brianna Lavin becomes your new race leader, but these guys are going to have fresh tires. Franklin Warner stays out. He's got some old tires, though, but he's going to stay out and see what happens. Can you blame him? So we're going to pull that out. I'm going to try to pull up this pit cam box, if I can find it. We're going to go back live. Give me 1 minute, folks. There is a pit lane. Hang on, I'm going to find it here. Pit strategy. See if we can figure this out. I don't really know what the hell that means, guys. There's our pit strategy. If you can figure it out, there it is. So, okay, I'm thinking what this means. Franklin Warner has 33 lap old tires. 34 now. So Franklin Warner has not been down pit road. Brianna Lavin, you can see, has 15 laps on her tires. William Baker is in the 3 spot with 14 laps on his. Mark Tremblay sitting on some old tires himself. So he's at 32 laps on them. And then we got Samara, Ricketts, and Poplin all on brand new tires. And Terpstra as well. So right there's our pit strategy view. You can kind of figure it out. Got to think a little bit. So we're going to take that off. We're bunching up. Brianna Lavin's our race leader, right where she wants to be. Again, she's got some work to do. She's on 14, 15 lap old tires. Well, these guys got new ones. But she's got a little bit of ground. William Baker's behind her with old ones. Franklin Warner's got super old junk tires. Franklin Warner's basically running around the track with bald tires, folks. It's crazy he can even control that thing. He's basically power sliding through the corner. Brianna Lavin's choosing the high side, it appears. You're going to take that preferred line up high. Franklin Warner has to go to the inside with those balding tires. These things are junk, I'm telling you what. He might blow one, guys. He might blow a tire. Total junk. We're going to hop on board with Brianna Lavin, who should have no problem pulling away from Franklin Warner on them old tires. Hutchinson Motorsports Cockpit View with your race leader, Brianna Lavin. Pace car should be pulling on in. You're going to see him. Pull him into the pits. Brianna Lavin, there's your restart zone right there, our Geico restart zone. And she gasses it. There she goes. Your race leader, Brianna Lavin. We're going to zoom out, see if we got any trouble. See if we got any trouble in that. Oh, look at that start. She just totally dominated the field. It was a totally clean start, too. We saw her in that restart zone. Mark Tremblay takes over the 2 spot. How about Mark Tremblay sitting in second, getting some TV time? That's what I'm talking about. We're dropping back in the field a little bit. We got some action back here. Hunter Terpstra making a run there. Hunter Terpstra's is... Oh, we got a caution, guys. We got a caution. What happened? Aaron Poplin has crashed. Aaron Poplin crashed. What happened? All right, we're going to slow her down here. Poplin on the inside. Carson George on the out. Looks clean. Still clean. I'm thinking he's just going to go in too hard in this corner, maybe. Yep, he just goes in too hard. You know, when you're on the bottom, you have to let off a little bit extra because you don't have that arc coming in from the high side going down low, and then Jordan Schur gets into him. Jordan Schur, I believe, is out of quick repairs. He's in trouble, folks. Ethan Halsey, hopefully he avoids this wreck. I know he's out of fast repairs. And it looks like he does. Thankfully, Ethan Halsey is still in the clear. On the lead lap, I believe. We're going to go back live. We are live. See if anybody wants to come on down pit road. I mean, I'm not sure anyone will. There might be 1 or 2 stragglers, but... Well, the guys in the wreck are going to want to come down, for sure, but... Pit lane... Watching the end of pit lane, you can kind of see the entrance. It's way down there, though. You're going to see at least 1 or... Okay, there we go. We got... Who's that? There is Jordan Schur in that junk 6 car. That thing looks like garbage. Jordan Schur just totally plowed him there. Hopefully he can still make it. We got a couple guys coming down pit road here. Probably guys in the back. We're going to see who comes out first here out of our cars at pit. Here's Jordan Schur, our dirt track racer, catching up with the field. Aaron Poplin coming out of pit road after that wreck. He probably used his fast repair there, I'm assuming. And we're going to go ahead and get back to our leaders. There's Brianna Lavin sitting right where she wants to be. Brianna Lavin in the 1 spot. And how about the surprise of the day? Mark Tremblay out of Canada. We got a great Canadian presence tonight. Mark Tremblay in the 2 spot. Hunter Terpstra in the 5 spot. 2 Canadians in the top 5. Who says NASCAR is an American sport? It might become a Canadian sport, folks. You might want to take up hockey. These guys might want to start practicing up on their hockey because I think Canada's coming. Hopefully Hunter Terpstra has a good interpreter. Out of Nova Scotia, I mean, I'm not sure he speaks English. Once again, just another world. I believe somebody is giving sign language. In his pit, he has somebody to give him sign language so he can understand the racers and the radio control. It's pretty crazy to me that they have internet up in Nova Scotia, honestly. His igloo must keep warm enough to keep a connection for electric, plumbing, internet. I mean, it's incredible. That 21 car out of Nova Scotia, Canada, Hutchinson Motorsports Steelers car. Mark Tremblay is trying to put the 9 in the wall. Not sure what's going on there. They must have been exchanging words there. Mark Tremblay is not happy with the 9 of Franklin Warner. I think I just saw a finger stick out of the window, folks. Yep, there was a finger out the window. Mark Tremblay is not happy with the 9 car. Franklin Warner, not sure what happened. But we got an upset racer, folks. Brandon Lavin's going to take us green again. See if the rest of our field can get a better start than last time. Okay, she's just going to check out. 165, Tremblay just kind of let her roll. She's going to check out. She's going to have a huge lead already. We're going to go back in the field because she's gone. She's already gone. There's Jesse Becker. Jesse Becker moving up in the field. Can he clear the 0 car? The 00. Jason Ricketts. Is he going to come up and block? Yes, he will. Hanging on to that second position. Jesse Becker throwing her in there. Jesse Becker's going to fall on the line. Sit with the 3rd spot right now. We're going to drop back a little bit in the field. There's our points leader, Brian Samara. He's got 2 cars in front of him, side by side. Franklin Warner hanging on to the bottom. I think Franklin still has those junk tires. I might be mistaken, though. He might have went in. I honestly don't know. Samara getting a hell of a run, though. Tremblay is damaged. Tremblay's going to fall back quick. Hunter Terpstra moving up, making the pass, followed by him. Samara right behind him. Terpstra takes over the 4 spot. And there goes a 165 car dropping like a rock. We're going to go back to our leader here. And look at that huge lead. Brianna Lavin just totally checking out. Says, later, nerds. Catch you later. I'll see you on the next caution. Unless she laps the field. She might just lap the field, folks. I think she's going to. Yep, I think she's just going to lap the field. This race is over. The flag man does have the checkered flag sitting right next to him. He might just end this race if Lavin just keeps dominating like this. This is incredible. We're going to drop back, though. Ricketts is trying to keep her close by. He's trying that low line a little bit. Ricketts is fairly fast. We're going to drop back a little bit in the field. Here's Ethan Halsey. Ethan Halsey is 2 laps down. But you know, sit tight. If we get a bunch of cautions, if he can earn a lucky dog or 2, get his laps back, you never know what can happen. But, I mean, his car might still be a little damaged from that last wreck. I do see that nose is a little scrunched in. We're going to get a little closer view here. Well, that's our Hutchinson Motorsports hood view. That's not going to help us out. Let's see if our Hutchinson Motorsports drone cam. Look at that drone. Look at the Hutchinson Motorsports drone cam. Look how close we are to those racers. That's incredible that the draft is not just sucking that drone in. Ethan Halsey's going to clear the 165. Mark Tremblay. Here's Ethan Halsey's junk 61 car. Look at that thing. Ooh, it is brutal. All kinds of damage. All kinds of damage for Ethan Halsey. He's just making laps, trying to make up some points. We're going to hop back up front, though. There's Brianna Lavin. Brianna Lavin still with a big lead, up 1.2 seconds on Jason Ricketts. See what our points leader Brian Samara's up to. Brian Samara's sitting in the 4 spot right now. He's got plenty of room between them. He's just cruising. We're on lap 55 out of 150. We're about a third of the way done. Third of the way done. Most of these drivers have used 1 set of tires. A couple have used 2. So these guys are sitting pretty on the tires. So looking at race speeds right now. Just trying to see who's fast. Brianna Lavin is our fastest car on the track still. Barely, though. I do believe Brian Samara is actually a little faster than our race leader. His last lap was a 15:40. Brianna Lavin just ran a 15:56 last lap. So there, Samara's picking up about a tenth and a half there on our leader. Samara consistently 15.44. He is the fastest car on the track. He's running down Jesse Becker. If Samara can keep this up, he's going to make up some serious ground. There's the 29 car, or is that the? Not sure who that is. 26 car. Sorry about that. 26 car, heavily damaged. Must be out of fast repairs. We're going to drop back in the field a little bit. There's Carson George in the 14. Carson George sitting in 7th position right now. Franklin Warner hanging behind him. You know, Franklin told us he was going to kind of sit back. Not sure if he used any fast repairs. I don't think he's been involved in a wreck. So, you know, he's doing what he told us. He's just cruising around. trying to get to the finish, and we'll just see what happens. Going back up front, Brianna Lavin hitting some lap traffic. The 49 car, William Baker, letting her go up high. William Baker is missing a hood. That car is junk. Lavin pulling away. Drop back. Brian Samara is still our fastest car on the track. Just ran a 15.57. 15.57, good enough for fastest car right now. Tires are getting older. The cars are slowing down, but Samara's not slowing down too much. He is running Becker down. It's just a matter of time till he takes over that third position. Or second position, I'm sorry. That is a battle for second. William Baker not giving much room. Going to slow Samara down a little bit. Samara's going to lose a little bit of ground there. Not too much. Baker is definitely tight going into the corner. So we've got some serious lap traffic here. Slowing Lavin down big time. Lavin's going to have to run low. High cars are holding their line, but it is the preferred high line. And it looks like the second and third position cars are going to have to go low as well, so she'll gain that spot back, or the time back. So you see, Schur is a lap down now. Or is he 2 laps down? I believe he is 2 laps down, actually. Or 3 laps down now, actually, folks. We got a yellow flag. What happened? Brian Samara, our race leader, has crashed. Brian Samara has junked his car. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened on our Hutchinson Motorsports replay cam. So Samara trying to get around some lap traffic. We're going to slow her down here. So Lavin gets in the wall a little bit. Not much, just kind of skims it. Becker dropped to the inside. Get around Schur. Schur's in the 6 car, lap car. We're keeping it slow here, folks, just so we don't miss anything. Schur gets into the wall. Oh, and just nowhere to go. Unfortunate move. Points leader, Brian Samara. Thankfully, he still has his fast repair. He's going to have to use it. So I believe that was just a 2-car accident. No other cars involved. Very unfortunate. But you know, that's going to bring everybody down pit road probably. Everybody's going to be coming down pit road. Looks like it's going to make Aaron Poplin our race leader. Aaron Poplin did not pit. Carson George stayed out as well. Not sure about that decision. I understand it for Poplin. Poplin's going to get a lap lead bonus, but Carson George is on junk tires. Let's pull up our Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy cam. Or pit strategy view, I'm sorry. So Poplin's on 26 lap old tires. Carson George is on 34 lap old tires. Brandon Lavin is in third position with brand new tires. So I'm not sure how much competition Carson George is going to give our leaders with 34 lap old tires. Pretty questionable call. But hey, he's out there, I'm not. So we're going to see how it plays off. I estimate Carson George is going to be back to 5th or 6th on the first lap. It might take 2 laps though. But right now, we're sitting at Poplin, George, Lavin, Becker, Ricketts, Terpstra, Brian Samara still in the 7th spot. Even after having to go into the pits, using a quick repair. Again, though, he is out of quick repair, so one more incident for him and he's in trouble. Our points leader is going to have to tippy-toe around this track for the last, we got about 80 laps left or so. And Lavin is appearing to come back down pit road. Not sure what's happening with Lavin. Let's watch her. I don't know, folks. I thought she already went in the pits. And she just got 4 more tires. I don't think she meant to do that, folks. To me, it's appearing she went in, got fresh tires, went back in, and got fresh tires again. I don't know. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong because that would be bad. Now, Poplin did go into pit road that time, so he did get his lap lead bonus, and then he brought it down pit road. So Carson George is our leader. He's going to have to take the green flag here soon as your race leader with 36 lap old tires. Bump and run Jesse Becker, though, comes out of the pits in 2nd place. Jason Ricketts in 3rd. Terpstra 4th. Samara 5th. So we're gonna take off our Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy cam. That's for our viewers at home to kind of see what's going on. So So I believe, yep, Carson George chooses the outside line. It's not going to matter much, though, with those junk tires he's running. He's going to drop quick, folks. He's actually going to be a hazard out on the track. I'm not going to lie. You might see a pile up because these cars are going to ram right into him there in turn probably 1 and 2, honestly. Maybe 3 and 4. Hopefully Terpstra understands that he is behind somebody with junk tires. He needs to get down to that bottom lane quick as he can. 14, Carson George, decent start, but it's not going to matter. Becker's going to take it down low. And you see, look at that. Look at that. Turn 1, I mean, you can just tell the difference. Those junk tires. Carson George is going to lose that one spot. 21 gets into him, but he saves it. Jesse Becker, our race leader, and what do you have it? What did I say about those junk tires? Carson George absolutely annihilates the 00 of Ricketts. I'm not going to lie, folks. Carson George had no business doing that. He had no business staying out there with 36-lap old tires. The rest of the field had fresh tires. He didn't. But we're going to watch this replay here. So he's getting loose, coming out. I mean, he got a little bit of a bump going in, but that does not affect him coming out. Hits into the wall, comes down, smokes the 00, nowhere to go. I don't think anyone else was collected in the wreck. Yep, the rest of the field avoid it. We're going to see Carson George. He's going to take that junk car down pit road, get some fresh tires, which he should have done last time. Hopefully the 00's okay. You know, the 00's had a bad fast car. It's a shame to see him. Shame to see him get his car damaged for a move like that. I think 00 still has a faster pair of Ricketts. I hope so. Gonna pull it in here. We're gonna be able to tell quick. Yep, faster pair. So he did have a faster pair still, thankfully. So he's good to go, but you know he's out of faster pairs now, guys. So we're gonna take us to our leader, new race leader, 97 car, bump and run, Jesse Becker, trying to take over that points lead, but don't look now. Brian Samara's in the 3rd spot. Samara had to use that quick repair, Barotter back out, and he's back to the front. But how about Hunter Terpstra from Nova Scotia, Canada? In the Hutchinson Motorsports machine, 21 car. Ooh, he's been bad fast today. I can't wait to talk to his interpreter later to let him know how proud I am of him. Sign language is a must here at Hutchinson Motorsports. We've all learned it so Hunter can understand us. Hunter and his native people don't speak much. They communicate through signals. It's basically a variation of sign language, but more barbaric, I'd say. You know, I mean, it's kind of like the caveman did back in the day, but whatever works. You know, Hunter Terpstra is a great teammate, a great driver. Just lives in an igloo. It's a beautiful igloo, though. I've been up there and I visited him and his family. It is absolutely beautiful. So looking back in the field a little bit, how about Franklin Warner sitting in the 4th spot right now? Pull up our pit strategy. our Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy view there. All right, everybody's on pretty even tires right now. So the field should be fairly even. We're going to see coming around, Jesse Becker's probably going to choose the high line, I assume. This is going to be our 1 to go coming up here. And this is where our race leader gets to decide if he wants the high side or the low side. And the high side's been dominant all day, so Hunter Terpstra is going to be stuck on the low side. Our fans are asking, you know, Hunter Terpstra, we actually have it's a vibrating armband, and we can kind of communicate with him through Morse code, basically, is what it is what we're doing. So if we need to tell him to come down pit road, you know, we give him a handful of buzzes with patterns, and it's basically a variation of Morse code, and he can understand us. But he's gonna take the inside here of row 1 in the 2 spot, see if he can get a run here. I'm not sure if he's led a lap yet. Trying to see if I can tell. I do not have a statistic on laps led. So it'd be nice to see the 21 car lead a lap, get that point bonus if he's not already. And Jesse Becker coming around, takes the green flag. We are off. Lap 79 of 150. Lap 78, sorry. And Becker's checking out on that high side. 53 car, Brian Samara's getting a run. He's probably going to get by the 21 car. It's just a matter of time. 9 car getting up a little bit high, but saves it. Getting a good run coming out, though. Lavin is on his inside. Brianna Lavin coming back to the front. She's sitting in 5th right now. You know, we've seen Lavin all day. She'll go in high and then come out low. Not many of our other drivers are doing that. And it seems to be working well for her. She's going to get a run doing that, though. Going to the inside, she's going to get by Franklin Warner. That is her teammate, Franklin Warner. Both EFR cars, Brianna Lavin and Franklin Warner. So she is in the 4th spot right now. That puts Franklin Warner back in 5th. But Aaron Poplin's right behind Franklin Warner, making a bit of a run. Sorry. And we still got Jesse Becker up in front. Bump and run Jesse Becker, sitting pretty up in the lead. Hunter Terpstra hanging on to that 2nd position, though. Boy, I'm sure proud of that man. Talk about rags to riches. This man was sleeping next to a fire in an igloo. And we went up there, we hired him, and he's sitting in 2nd place at Bristol. Samara goes to the inside, though. Samara's wanting that 2nd position. He's wanting to get up to Becker. Samara's going to take it over on the inside, getting by 21. Hunter Terpstra. Terpstra's going to drop back to 3rd, and it's a matter. Oh, Samara into Terpstra. Samara just lost it and totally slams him. And we are still green for some reason. Questionable call by the flagman. Terpstra's low on power. We are still green. The flagman simply doesn't care. He says, keep it moving, loser. You are nothing to me. We're still green. 97 car, still in the lead. Brianna Lavin's in 2nd. So hopefully we'll see how Samara's looking after that. He had some serious damage, and he did already use his fast repair. So we're going to look at... I'm going to be watching our recent laps here. Actually, I might be able to pull this up for you guys. Hang on, give me 1 second. Battle box. I believe it's called the battle box here. So we can kind of see who's fast and who's not. That's not a great view, but it looks like our last... Oh, no, Brian Samara is still pretty fast. He just ran a 15.24, which is the fastest on the track. Go ahead and take that off. That box isn't much help. But yeah, Brian Samara still is our fastest car on the track, even with his damage on his right side. Let's check back on Hunter Terpstra. He's still making laps. He's got serious damage, though. He basically ramped that car into the air. Jesse Becker's coming around. He's going to lap Hunter Terpstra here soon if we don't get a yellow. But Brian Samara, that's... Oh, yellow flag. What happened? Mark Tremblay crashes. Let's stop here. Hutchinson Motorsports crash cam. Here goes Tremblay. He just throws her in there up high, smokes the wall right in front of the 26 car. Does the 26 car get collected? Yes, he does. Tremblay dumps him. 2 junk cars now. They're junked. So thankfully that caution came out for the 21 car. Go back live. Hunter Terpstra, see where he's at. Hunter Terpstra keeps his lead lap spot. That was a big yellow flag for him. Looks like everybody's going to come down pit road. We're going to go over to our Hutchinson Motorsports pit road cam. If I can find it. Sorry, we just have so many damn cameras, guys. We're going to watch them enter in pit lane here. See where the 97 of Jesse Becker comes out. These guys are probably getting 4 fresh tires, I'm guessing. The 00's coming out. Was the 00... we're just going to have to see what happened here, folks. Not sure what happened. Let's switch it up. I guess I missed them going down pit lane. Or maybe they didn't pit. I don't know. Let's pull up our Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy cam. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. So it looks like they did not pit. I don't believe so. Yep, it looks like the first car to pit is the 00 of Ricketts in the 8th spot. The rest of our cars stayed out there with 25 lap old tires. They only have 4 sets of tires to use throughout this race, so they're probably wanting to save them for this finish. Hopefully our racers can get another 20 laps or so out on these tires and maybe save a set down the road. Yeah, you see Lavin unfortunately wasted a set of tires. You see that small yellow line on Brianna Lavin? She used a full set of tires there. So 1, 2, she's had 3 changes. She's only got 1 set of tires to switch out to, while Becker has 2, Samara has 2. So Lavin's going to have to do some serious tire management. She might just have to drop to the back and make some laps, honestly. Like, she needs to make these tires last another 40 laps, honestly. No, I'm sorry. Nah, we'll say 30 laps. 20. I mean, I guess technically she can make them last 20 laps. She really needs a long green flag run and hopefully stay on pace. We'll see, though. We shall see. We're going to zoom out. Jesse Becker is our leader. He's going to choose a high side, of course. Why wouldn't he? That's going to put Samara right behind him on the outside. How about William Baker staying on the lead lap still? Pretty impressive. William Baker, one of the slowest cars out on the track, but he's staying out of trouble. He's still on the lead lap somehow. So we're going to hop on board with fan favorite and leader, bump and run, Jesse Becker in the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. We're going to see our pace car pull it on in. Right here, coming out of turn 4. Here's our restart zone right here, the Geico restart zone. And bump and run Jesse Becker floors it. We are green here at Bristol Motor Speedway, lap 95 of 150. We're going to zoom out. What a start by Jesse Becker. He's got some serious ground made up there already. We're going to drop back a bit. Ooh, looks like we got a little battle. We're going to drop back here. Got a bit of a battle here. 00 was the only car to pit, so he's probably going to be the fastest car on the track. He's got fresh tires. Carson George almost took him out. Thankfully, he saves it, though. So just watch Jason Ricketts here. Jason Ricketts should be the fastest by far. Those fresh tires. He just ran a 15.04 last lap. Our race leader ran a 15.3 and gets smoked. His tires were still a little cold, and the 00 of Ricketts, unfortunately, tires weren't warm, and he put it in too fast. He did run the fastest lap of the race, I believe that was the last lap, but he just went in too hard, guys. He is out of fast repairs, too, so he's going to have to bring it down pit road, and they're going to have to work on that thing the legit way. That's going to bring us to around lap 100, 101. Jesse Becker's going to pull her in. Brianna Lavin, yeah, that's a smart move. Brianna Lavin needs to stay out. She's got to get another 10 or 20 laps minimum on this set of tires because she's only got one more set. Ballsy call, though. Well, not really a ballsy call. Smart move, honestly. Jesse Becker's got 2 sets of tires. Why not pull in and burn it up? I mean, he's not going to lose that many positions. We only got... How many cars we got on the lead lap here? I'm not sure. We don't have many on the lead lap. And how about... Is Ethan Halsey on the lead lap? I believe Ethan Halsey has worked his way up to the lead lap. How about that? He was 2 laps down out of fast repairs. Yes, sir. Ethan Halsey... I believe just got your lucky dog, and he's on the lead lap. What a move. What a strategy by Ethan Halsey. Wow. Incredible racer. We're going to see how Hunter Terpster's doing. He's down pit road trying to work on that car. Trying to work on that car there. Brianna Lavin, our race leader. Let me pull up our Hutchinson Motorsports hit strategy view. For all you fans at home. Now you'll see, Brianna Lavin is on 31 lap old tires. Ryan Samara is on 33 lap old tires. Baker's on 32 lap old tires. And then Ricketts is on 9 lap old tires. But he did just spin it out. So he's really not up in the 4th position, I don't think. I don't know. He might be. Who knows? We'll see. But that's going to move Jesse Becker back to the 5th spot with brand new tires. He's going to work his way up to the field. So, I mean, great move by Jesse Becker. Pulls it in the pits, gets 4 fresh tires, comes out still in the top 5. And look at these old tires these guys have on. I mean, I bet Jesse Becker's going to be 3/10 faster in the field. There he is, guys. All our fans at home. Fan favorite. Always takes the extra minute, signs the autographs, takes the pictures with the kids. I've seen this man spend hours outside the track afterwards. Just signing autographs, you know, shaking fans' hands, signing babies. It's This man does it all. But don't look now, though. Franklin Warner, he's hanging in there. Hasn't been an ideal day for him, but there he is. Franklin Steady Hand Warner. This guy's the man. Don't be shocked if this guy comes out of nowhere and wins this damn thing. Let's see if he wants to give old Jesse Becker the bump and run, though. Give him a little taste of his own medicine. You never know with these guys. Here's Brian Samara, points leader. He's going to be on the inside. He's in the second position right now. Brianna Lavin did choose the outside. For this restart, we're going to zoom out and just watch how dominant Jesse Becker's going to be with those fresh tires. Watch Jesse Becker in the third row inside that 97 car. All the guys in front of him have older tires. The 00's tires aren't that old, but the two guys on the front row are sitting about 33 laps, 35 laps on their tires. So you're going to see a serious difference. The only thing Jesse needs to be careful of, make sure those tires warm up before you throw it in too hard. We saw that with the 00 car. And a great start from Lavin. Samaras loses serious ground. He's going to drop back to third. Looks like Becker gets kind of checked up. He's going to have to make up some ground there. And it looks like Poplin just dumps the 49. Let's watch the replay just to make sure. All right, let's get a little bit closer here. Yep, well, I mean, Poplin had the run there, 49. I mean, 49 did kind of hold his line. I don't know. I can kind of see it both ways there. Let's rewind it a bit. Hang on, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. All right. Hang on. Oh, not helping us. Now, look, Poplin gets the run. He goes as low as he can. The 49 just doesn't give him any room. But to be fair, Franklin Warner is right on his outside, a little bit behind him. So, yeah, I mean, in my mind, the 49 probably should have gave Poplin some room there. He just didn't. So that's going to collect the 97. That's going to collect the 9, the 14. Thankfully, though, it looks like Jesse Becker didn't get too much damage there. Obviously not ideal. Let's see where that puts Jesse Becker at. Becker did not go in the pits. I don't blame him. I don't think he took too much damage there. I think Franklin Warner might have had a little bit more damage than him. But let's see here if we missed any pit road action. Sure we did. So, looks like Lavin went in, used her last set of tires. Halsey used his last set of tires, I believe. So Halsey and Lavin are out of tires. The rest of our leaders appear to still have a full set of tires. So there's our race leader right now in the 00 car, Ricketts, who's been involved in a couple accidents that weren't his fault, but he's still up there in the front right now. Pulling that up one more time. Yeah, I mean, looks like, yep, our leaders are all on fairly fresh tires. Ricketts is on 16-lap old tires, while the guys behind him are on, I don't know, what's that, 5 or 6 laps probably. A little bit older, but shouldn't really hurt them to begin with. Not sure what this is, just kind of looking. This is called the time delta. That's over my head, folks. No clue. Here's our battle box. There's our leaders right there. That's not going to help us. Let's take that off, and let's pull up something a little different. Here's our racers, a little bit of info about them. Some of them have entered some of their info. Here's Aaron Poplin, hometown of Charlotte. We got Franklin Warner out of Lyons, New York. Ethan Halsey, Riverhead, New York. William Baker out of Bradenton. No clue where that is. Brian Samara out of, it says Florida, but he's actually out of Carolina. So we're going to go back to our leaders. We're going to take that off. Green flag's out. 00. Ricketts is going to pull away a little bit. We got Aaron Poplin in the 2 spot. He's going to move up the track a little. Or not. He's going to challenge for the lead, actually. Poplin with a big run coming out. We'll see if we can do it again, guys. See if our... Oh, we got a caution. Let's see what happened. Hunter Terpstra has crashed. Hutchinson Motorsports crash cam. Let's go live. This isn't live. It's a replay. So watch the 21 car of Hunter Terpstra and the Steelers 21 car. This goes in a little bit hard, it's looking like. He's a little bit sideways. Or maybe he just gets into Sure. Slow motion. He clears Sure. Oh, Sure just lost it. Sure just lost it. Nothing Terpstra could do there. Unfortunate move. That hurts. That hurts us here at Hutchinson Motorsports. So Terpstra is in trouble. He is out of fast repairs. He's just going to have to deal with the damage probably. So we're going to take off our ticker and pull up our tower view here. That's not correct. No, that's kind of correct. Terpstra was going to go in, but he decided not to. You can kind of see he's down pit lane here. None of our leaders went in. We got about 39, 40 laps to go. Terpstra's going to pull her in. And there's Ethan Halsey there. Lead lap car. Car looks like junk, but he is there on the lead lap. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here, folks. Let's take that. Let's show that off. Moving over Ethan Halsey. Let's switch over to the Hutchinson Motorsports drone cam. If I can find it. Hang on. There's just so many cameras to choose from. It's crazy. Look at that thing. Oh. Look at that car. That is what we call junk. And right behind him, we got another junk car. Just we got junk going around this track, but Ethan Halsey's on the lead lap. He's trying to make a run for the win. Could you imagine if Ethan Halsey wins this race with that ugly-ass car? It'd be absolutely incredible. Our fans are really pulled up, and you see a notification there. Ignore that. So let's go ahead. Nope, that's not what I want. Hang on, folks. We're going to take that off. We are going to take that off. And then we're going to go back to our TV cam and our leader, Jason Ricketts. How about Jason Ricketts so far, folks? Give him a hand at home. If you're at home right now, give him a hand. We're in a hell of a race. Jason Ricketts. We don't have information. He's from parts unknown. Aaron Poplin on his inside. He's out of Charlotte. Bump and run Jesse Becker out of Southport, North Carolina. Franklin Warner, we've already seen. Let's drop back in the field a little bit. Justin Rosema, we don't know where he's from. And we should be going green here soon, so let's bunch up in the field. Let's take that off. Go to our TV3 cam so we can see all the action. All right, guys, we're looking at about 35, 36 laps to go. The 00 of Jason Ricketts is going to take us to green. The pace car is going to pull it in. Coming down pit road. Restart zone coming up quick. The 00 takes off. Good start. He's going to check out a little bit. We got Franklin Warner, though. Franklin Warner with a run up high. Can Franklin Warner clear second place? No, he can't. Poplin gets a hell of a run coming out of that corner. The 63 car, Poplin to the inside. Poplin's pushing for the lead. I think he's going to take it here. Coming out of 4. Start finish line. Your new race leader, Aaron Poplin in the BCI number 63 Hooters car. Poplin shuts the door on the 00 Ricketts. Takes control of the lead all by himself. And Becker goes around and he saves it. What a save. Jesse Becker's still keeping her straight. Uh-oh. The 9 car, Franklin Warner. Woo, what a save. That is tough to take her to the apron and throw it in like that. That's like a dirt track corner there, folks. Look at these saves these guys are doing. And how about Ethan Halsey moves up to the 5th spot right now. Still a long way to go for Ethan Halsey, but boy, this race was looking brutal for him, and he's right there. Brianna Lavin, though, with a hell of a run. She's going to have a run on the 53. Brian Samara goes to the inside. Can she get a run coming out? Yes, she will. She is checking out. Says later, nerd. Takes over the 3rd spot. We got a hell of a race right here. You can throw a blanket over these 3 cars right here. Does Ethan Halsey have anything for our points leader, Brian Samara? Has no front bumper, doesn't care. Aerodynamics mean nothing to the EFR cars. They've figured something out that we haven't, guys. No front bumper, he doesn't care. Again. How about Brianna Lavin, though? She's getting a run for that second position. She's just trying to figure out when to use it. Now, we're going to pull up our Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy cam. Going to remind our viewers who's on what tires. Brianna Lavin has fresher tires than Ricketts, so she should have no problem getting by him here. There she goes. We're going to go ahead and take that off. Oh, Ricketts kind of gives her no room. Shuts the door. Lavin's going to lose a little bit of ground there. She'll be back, though. Don't worry. She'll be right back up there. This is a race for second position. Aaron Poplin kind of checking out. Lavin is running it in tight quarters there. Not giving a lot of room, but can you blame her? We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Lavin to the inside. Uh-oh, we got Terpstra. Terpstra, slows down Lavin, but Lavin hangs onto the inside lane. She's not going to gain it right here, I don't think. Not yet. She's still there. Gets a little sideways. Loses some ground. She has to enter the corner down low. She's not going to be able to overcome them yet. She's burning up some tires, though, running down there. I promise you that. And how about Ethan Halsey to the inside? Ethan Halsey to the inside of Samara. We got some great racing here, guys. This is all for the top 5. We're going to zoom in a little bit closer. Lavin in 3rd, Samara in 4th, and Halsey in 5th. Can 53 get around the 71 car? 53's giving it all she's got. We're going to go live on board of the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view with Brian Samara, our points leader. We're going to see what Samara is feeling here. In the eyes of the racer right here, this is what Samara is seeing right now. And our viewers at home get to see it. Samara's getting a little loose coming out there, but he's nice and easy onto the throttle. Keeping it up high. He's going to wait for Lavin to go on that inside, try to make a pass again. He's catching her right there, though. Brianna Lavin used up some serious tires, though, giving it all she had, trying to get around the 00 car, but just couldn't get the job done. Oh, the 00 gets a little loose. Is he going to lose that high line? Yes, he will. He's going to lose a position, guys. There's no way he hangs on to it now. He's going to lose 2 positions. Samara right behind Lavin. Lavin takes over the 2 spot. Samara in the 3 spot. That's going to put Ricketts back in the 4 spot. Let's zoom out and see what's going on. Halsey is not going to be able to get around the 00. The 14 car, lap car, Carson George staying to the inside for our race leaders. Aaron Poplin still in the lead, though. We got 21 to go. Aaron Poplin looking strong right now. But Lavin and Samara are banging on the door. Who's going to get the job done? Coming around to the start-finish for 20 to go. Boy, it would be great if we could finish this race under green with no more cautions, but I'd be shocked. I would be shocked. These guys are throwing her in there. Lavin has no room to give. She's going to have to force it in there. Because if not, Samara's going to get by her. Lavin to the inside. Is she going to get a run? Let's see. Coming out. Will she get a run? Not yet. Poplin's going to hang on. And Lavin's going to lose some room. Samara checks up for Lavin as she moves back up. Samara's right on her back bumper. Lavin's trying to get that pass down low, but it's just slowing her down too much. And she might lose a position here doing it. Samara's going to get a run. Coming outside. Lavin keeps it on the quarter panel. Lavin to the inside, going for the lead. Samara right there. Are we going to go 3 wide? No, we're not. Oh, we get a yellow right when things were getting good. Jordan Schur and Frank Warner crash. We were getting a hell of a race right there from our race leaders. Let's switch over and see what happened. Oh, man, that was about to be a hell of a pass. Lavin was giving it all she got. So right here, looks like Warner gets into the wall and then unfortunately finds Schur. Schur's had a rough day today. He's found a lot of wrecks. Nothing he can do about that there. So what's going to happen? I mean, these guys, some of these guys are going to have to get tires. There's Lavin, I believe, is out of tires. Let's pull up our pit strategy view. If I have a set of tires available, I am definitely going down pit road. Lavin's out of tires. Poplin's out of tires. Samara... I can't tell if he's out of tires or not. He might have... It appears he might have a set of tires, but I don't know. William Baker, though. William Baker does have a set of tires. And William Baker is using them up. You know, watch for William Baker, folks. He's kind of been a nobody today, but he's got fresh tires, and the rest of the field does not. So we're going to see what he can do with those tires. If he can drive smart Get around these cars. He's going to be hell to... He's going to give him hell. I promise you that. So, watching them here. Let's see. Ran 11 coming down pit road. Looks like Jesse Becker just got some tires. Alright, looks like I was wrong. I think Jesse Becker's on new tires. Looks like Ethan Halsey's on new tires. Wait, 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure Brianna Lavin's out of tires. I could be wrong. We'll see here. We'll be able to tell. We'll be able to tell when she crosses the start-finish. If you don't see a little line in her color bar there. When she crosses the start-finish, if she's got fresh tires, you will see a small line at the end of Brianna Lavin's bar there in the 6th position. Now she's in 5th. So we're going to see... I don't know. She might have fresh tires. Who knows who's got fresh tires? Because I don't, folks. We're just here to watch the racing. That's all we care about. So that's going to bring us to our race leader. Is now going to be Brian Samara, who did not pit. Brian Samara did not pit. So I'm kind of looking back through my log here. Give me one moment. We're going to pull this back up. So for sure, Ricketts has fresh tires. Becker has fresh tires. Halsey has fresh tires. Pretty sure Lavin and Baker also have fresh tires. But yep. All right. Brianna Lavin did have one more set of tires. I was mistaken. Looks like all of our race leaders except Brian Samara stayed out. Brian Samara is on old tires right now. Not sure about that call by Brian Samara. He's going to drop like a rock, guys. He's going to lose a lot of points doing that move. I hope he was out of tires, because if not, that's a big hiccup. He better hope for a caution so he can come down pit road. He's going to be a hazard out there. He's going to be holding these guys up. But we'll see, though. Pace car is going to be coming on in. We got 13 laps to go. Brian Samara, your points leader, is going to take the green flag, and he's off. 12 laps to go here at Bristol Motor Speedway in the 2013 Cup cars. 71 checks up a little bit for 97. Lavin looking to go somewhere. She's up high. She's going to get by the 97 here. Watch for Lavin. She's going to be coming like a rocket ship. I expect her to take this lead over here soon. Uh-oh, we got a caution. We got a caution, folks. Jordan Schur has crashed. Jordan Schur. We're going to go to our Hutchinson Motorsports replay view. Schur on the outside with Franklin Warner. Schur goes in high, and 26 dumps him. The 26 car gives him the boot. Absolutely dumps him. Let's go on board with the 26 car. Hang on, folks. Justin Rosema. We're going to go to the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Let's see what he's thinking here. He's like, you know what? I'm going to dump this guy. Did he already do it here? Not yet. Hang on, guys. All right, he's going in. He sees, oh, look. He's like, oh, look, there's Schur. Let's slow it down. This is 1/4 of normal speed. He sees Schur up high. He's like, you know what? This is payback. Payback for the other day. Just smokes him. Says later, nerd. That's a good dump right there. Gets by clear. What a move. Incredible dumping. Straight out of the book. You know, Jesse Becker would be proud. Jesse Becker, bump and run. He's great at it. We'll go back live. Go back to our leaders here. Now, Brian Samara, I mean, I'm going to pull up our pit strategy view here. Samara's got to be out of tires. There's no way in hell he expects to run with these guys. His best bet is there keeps me in cautions and maybe a green-white checkered he can hang on to a top 3 or 4. But, I mean, look at that. He's got 35-lap-old tires. And everybody else behind him is sitting on, 3-lap-old tires. So, he's got a big mountain to climb. He is our race leader right now, but I just assume he's out of tires. So we got 9 to go. I believe it says Aaron Poplin just crashed. I believe we got a crash under caution, guys. Let's see here. Let's see what happened. Carson George just gives 49 the bumper for no reason. Unneeded there. Carson George just totally smokes the 49. And then the 49, I mean, is that it? It said Aaron Poplin crashed, but I don't see a crash. We're going live. Here, hang on, guys. I don't want to miss the start. So we got a little bit of rough driving in the back right now. Tempers are flaring right now. Carson George gives 49 the bumper. A pretty hard one, too. It was definitely intentional. No doubt about it. Right now, fan favorite Jesse Becker not sitting in a great spot. It's going to put him in, what, that's the 5th position? So our pace car is going to be coming on in. We're on the back stretch right now. We got 7 laps to go. Brian Samara, our points leader and race leader, but he is on old tires, so we're going to see if he can hold off these guys. Watch for 71 car, Brianna Lavin. She's the class of the field right now. She's got to be the favorite, unless something crazy happens, but you never know. We got to finish the race. Ethan Halsey with that junk car, no bumper, but he's up there in the 4th spot. Lavin gives the bump. Lavin's going to get a run here, going into the corner. She's got fresh tires. She's got serious speed. She's got plenty of time. Nice and easy. Way to back off there by Lavin. Lavin's going to get a run. She needs to clear that 00 car before she worries about the lead. And she's going to do so right here. Now she's got to start working on our race leader on old junk tires, Brian Samara, who's actually putting down some pretty good lap times for having junk tires. It kind of makes me believe these tires aren't even junk. I wonder if our statistics were wrong. Brian Samara is up 0.2 of a second. Lavin throwing it in there, gaining a lot of ground, though. I think the tires are starting to kick in. The tires are warmed up. There's no way he can hold off Lavin. Lavin to the inside. She gets a run. Coming out. She's going to take the lead. Samara dumps Lavin. Oh, that's just unfortunate. That's unfortunate, folks. We saw it live. We saw what happened. Lavin had the lead clear. She was gone. Lavin on the inside. Hang on. You know what we're going to do? We're going to hop on the board. 1 second. We're going to stop it right here. We're going to go to the cockpit view of Brian Samara. So. Oh, hang on. Hang on, folks. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. This is not cooperating. That's not what I want to do. All right. Okay, so. Samara on the outside. Lavin on the inside. I'm not sure he saw her. Or I'm not sure what happened. I don't think he saw her. Let's hop on board of Lavin. Where's she at? All right. So she's got a clear line. Goes inside. She's on the bottom. On the bottom. You know, she comes up a little bit. I mean, it's a little bit on both the racers right there. A little bit on both. So you can't fully give Brian Samara the whole fault right there, but we're going to see what happens here in the finish. So where's that going to put? It's going to put Lavin in the back. Is her car clear of damage? Okay, so she did have a fast repair, I believe. So there's only 3 laps to go. She's got a big mountain to climb. She's back in the 8th spot. I mean, that basically eliminates her out of the shot for the win. That's very unfortunate because she was definitely taking the lead right there. But she came up a little bit. Samara didn't give her a ton of room. It's just a racing deal. It's very unfortunate. Samara could have gave her more room. She could have stayed down a little bit more. But to be fair, you know, she had the fresher tires. I mean, that spot was definitely going to be hers, but, you know, it happens. But right now we're sitting Samara still in the 1 spot. We got his teammate Aaron Poplin in the 63 car. You know, and those are teammates right there. BCI is going to be on the front row. So we might get a little bit of block action. Brian Samara is the team leader. Team president, known as the boss man. See if 63 takes some team orders to slow the field down. Let Brian Samara check out a little bit and finish this race off. With these old junk tires he's got. I mean, according to this sheet right here, he's got 45 lap old tires right now. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's accurate. I'm about 80% sure that's accurate. I mean, I know he's racing like he's on new tires, but pretty incredible here. We're about to take the 1 to green flag. 1 to green. Of course, Samara's going to take that outside lane. And you know, Halsey's got that damaged car. It's pretty impressive he's hanging up there. He's in the 3rd spot right now, but what we might see here, we might see Samara take off with a good start. And if Poplin can do it, if he can get up high and slow down the 00 car, and let Samara kind of check out, gain a little bit of ground. I don't think he really has to worry too much about Halsey catching him, because, I mean, just unfortunately, again, it's impressive Halsey's up there, but he's got that damaged car. I just don't think he's got winning speed. But you never know. He's got 30-lap fresher tires in Samara, so it's anybody's race right now. Or you never know. Team orders might go out the window. But we're about to go green. Brian Samara on the outside takes off. Green flag. Samara with a decent lead. 00 Ricketts right behind him on the outside. 63. 63 going for the lead. No team orders here, folks. He's right. And that's 49 goes into the wall. We're going to have a caution. Is that going to end the race? Or do we have another green-white checkered? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we just have one green-white checkered or not, folks. The 49 car just steps on his own, you know what. Totally junks it. Totally junks the car. And of course, Sure was collected. Like, why not? Why wouldn't Sure be collected there? Boom! Just smokes him. And nobody else collected. So we're going to go back live. I'm not sure if that's going to be the end of our race or not. We're going to see here. I sure hope we get one more green-white checkered. We're going to go to our race leader here. Brian Samara, ballsy call, staying out there. Yep, I think that's going to... hang on. My chart went to 2 to go, and then it went back to 3. So I need to confirm. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Still says 3 to go. We might get one more green-white checkered. I sure hope that's not the end of the race, guys. Right now we're sitting BCI in 1st and 2nd place. Aaron Poplin in the 2 spot. The 00 car. Jason Ricketts, followed by Ethan Halsey, Brianna Lavin, and Jesse Becker. Still says 3 to go, so, I mean, I don't know, though. This thing could be wrong. If we do get one more green-white checkered, you'll be seeing them choose their line right now, this time around. So we'll be able to tell right now. Sorry about that. So Samara, if we're choosing lines, he's obviously going to choose a high line. I hope we get one more chance at this green. So it's looking like we're going to get one more go. This is probably the last green-white checkered. It should be 1 to green now, I think. Should be 1 to green. This is probably going to be our last chance at a green-white checkered. Hopefully our drivers can quit dumping their cars and we can get a finish to this race, because nobody wants to see a finish under yellow. So come on, guys. If you're in the back, just let off a little bit. It's not that hard. You're in the back. You're not going to win this race. Just let our racers race. Coming around. Pace car. Should be pulling it in. We're going to get one more go at this. And the green flag's out. Last chance. Who's got something for Samara? Poplin to the inside. Poplin's going to take our race lead. Halsey got a hell of a run there. Had to check up. Coming around. The 63 car's our leader, but Lavin's knocking on the door. She's fast, but she's just too far back. White flag's waving. BCI, 1st and 2nd place. Samara to the inside. Ooh, we're going to have a wreck. Oh, no, he saves it. Okay, but coming out at 3 and 4 here. Into 3. The 53 car in the 2nd spot. 63. Aaron Poplin's going to take the checkered flag. And how about Ethan Halsey in 3rd, followed by Jesse Becker in the 4th spot. Ethan Halsey finishing 3rd with that junk car from 2 laps down. What a run by Ethan. And what a move there by the 63 of Aaron Poplin. Everybody thought he was going to pull over for his boss to win this race. But he says, I got other plans, boss man. I'm going to win this damn race. And we're going to watch the 63 car do a little bit of burnout action. And there he is, Aaron Poplin, your race winner, Bristol Motor Speedway 2013 Cup Cars. Boy, those tires are junk. There's not even any smoke coming up. Totally junked those tires. There he is, the Hooters Spirits car. What a win. You know, his car wasn't dominant all day. And somehow, he just finds a way to win it. So a 1-2 finish by BCI. Aaron Poplin, Brian Samara, Ethan Halsey in the 3 spot, Jesse Becker in the 4 spot. And here comes his teammate, 53 car, his teammate and race. Oh, well, we got a little bit of action here. 21 car, Hunter Terpstra, giving a little bit of his mind. Junks his car. That's a Hutchinson Motorsports vehicle. Absolutely junks it. Well, thanks for that, buddy. We're going to have to work on that in the shop. So there's our race winner right there. We're going to go ahead and pull him up here for a quick little interview. Let's see here. Give me 1 minute. Aaron, is Blake up in the booth? You hear me?
I hear you loud and clear, Blake.
What a finish there. You know, all of our fans at home thought you were just going to pull over and let the boss man take another win home, but you had other plans.
Oh, man, we don't do team orders at BCI. We're team players, but at the end of the day, whoever's got the fastest car is going to go for it.
You know, and that's just awesome. You know, all day, you know, Samara and Lavin and the 00, they were kind of dominant, and you just kind of showed up out of nowhere there, and then there at the end, you were right there to take the win.
Yeah, I kind of got out a little bit early in the race there, but towards the end, I just had to stick in it, got pretty aggressive on some of those restarts at the end, and kind of moved up. You know, the first green light checker, I didn't think I had it on Brian. The second one, it just stuck enough. I was able to get it in turn 2 there. Just drive as hard as I could.
Yeah, and it was great to watch. You know, Brian Samara, so was he out of tires there, or how come he stayed out so long?
He had an extra set of tires there, but
I thought he did.
Kind of debate.
Ballsy move to stay out there, and you know what? We're going to go ahead and pull him up here with you. Brian, is Blake and Aaron up here in the booth? You hear me?
Ryan, are you there?
Brian, you copy us?
He must be in the Photoshop.
Yeah, what's up?
There he is. All right. Well, all right. Tell us a little bit of what happened there at the end.
Well, I tried going with a different strategy compared to everybody else because I had a set of tires left compared to everybody. So I'm going to try and stay out, and maybe I can make some kind of strategy out of it. But, you know, I just decided to stay out and roll with it.
Yeah, you know, I mean, honestly, up here in the booth, I was kind of questioning that call, but apparently you knew something that I didn't, and it definitely worked. Unfortunately, your teammate there got by you, but it's still great to see, you know, a 1-2 finish by BCI.
Well, if one of the cars was going to get by, I'm happy it was Aaron. So, you know, it's always a good race for us.
You know, yep, an awesome finish there. You really can't ask for more. You know, 1-2 finish, you can't do better than that. And now, last thing the fans are wondering, when is JT Tinker going to be back?
He keeps getting lost at Buc-ee's.
GT will... Yeah, it's true. He'll be back once our Friday B-Car series starts up for real. Otherwise, he'll pop in every now and then.
Okay. All right, well, that's great to know. Well, congratulations. We'll go ahead and let you guys celebrate, and we're going to pull up our third-place finisher, Ethan Halsey. So, congratulations, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and we're going to go ahead and pull up Ethan Halsey here in the booth. Give me 1 second. Ethan, is Blake up in the booth?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, what a finish. You know, that car looked like junk for the last about 100 laps or so, and somehow you willed it all the way at the third position.
Yeah, just one of my better races. It says I started third and finished third, but that doesn't tell the story. Obviously, I wrecked on lap 0 on the restart there, lost my fast repair, and just never quit. You know, I think I got wrecked at least 3 or 4 times, but luckily the car could still drive, and honestly, as long as the wheel's turning straight, doesn't matter how many fenders I have on it.
Yeah, you know, and honestly, I mean, it had to be the racer of the day, basically, is what I'm saying, because there's just no way that most of our guys probably would have given up, but you were 2 laps down, car was junked, and somehow you just worked it back up there, you know, and it looks like did the 97 Jesse Becker, he finished right behind you, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
All right, so not a bad day for EFR. Looks like you guys brought home 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid day. You know, obviously we were fast all day. Jesse and Brianna were running up front. Unfortunately, just some bad luck there. The BCI's got out in front of us, but yeah, for the most part, great day for all of us. All of us really overcame a lot of adversity today, and great race, great team effort.
Yeah, well, it was awesome to see. So next week, where are we at?
We are at Chicagoland next week.
Oh, Chicagoland, and how you feeling about that race?
Feeling pretty good. I think we should definitely have less wrecks on a bigger track, and mile and a half definitely seem to be my bread and butter. So I'm excited. After a race like this, I certainly got a lot to build up on here. So hopefully I can carry this momentum right into Chicagoland. Hopefully get into victory lane.
All right, well, congratulations out there, Ethan. Even though you didn't win, you definitely need to go out and celebrate that finish.
Oh yeah, it's a win for me, man. It's a huge win for me.
All right, good job.
Thank you, man.
And that was our third place finisher of Ethan Halsey. You know, just like he said, it was really incredible to see that finish. And there's just no way that most of our guys could have got up to third, but somehow he willed it. So we're going to pull up one more time there. There's our unofficial results. Aaron Poplin in the 1 spot with another race win. His BCI teammate Brian Samara takes home second, followed by Ethan Halsey in the EFR 61 car. Bump and run, Jesse Becker in the 97 takes home fourth. Brianna Lavin fifth. Justin Rosema sixth. Seventh goes to Franklin Warner. And eighth, Jason Ricketts. And that's going to do it for today's broadcast. We hope to see you next week. Same time, same place. We're going to be at Chicagoland. I'm Blake Hutchinson for Hutchinson Motorsports. Catch you next time.